Dámy a páni, ja vás vítam na mojom kanále u hry Kingdom Come Deliverance. Takže včera sme si ľahli, vyspali sme sa a mohli by sme sa obliecť. A kúkam, že aj okúpať. No, takže inventár, nahádžeme si veci. Znova. Zbroj. Toto. A nie. Tak. No, koženú vestu. Toto môžem predať a ešte zbranie. Luk a šíp ďalekonosný. Dobre. A ako sme na tom ešte s jedlom? To som sa nepozrel. Jídlo nasycené z 84, to je celkom v pohode. Takže post-stick. No takže minulé sme začali piesný súboj. Guláš. Jísť kotlíka. A zase som Prdkinka. Minulé sme začali ten piesný súboj s tými tromi. Dvoch sme porazili. Umí sa. A ešte zasnúť faklu. Jednotku. A boli sme na tom že ak to bolo? Popravište. Na popravište tam sme vykopali tú mŕtvolu a teraz sme tu na Mlynárovi povedať, že tam nič nebolo. Že nás vodí za nos.
My respects to you. There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Budeme zlodej? No tak on to tiež ukradol,
Alright,
takže...
I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock?
No,
You mean
samozrejme...
jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
No. A nevidel nikto Teresku? Dávno sme si s ňou nepoklábosili. No, to nás sa dymí, čiže to by mohla byť nikde. Není to. No ešte drichme. Čo to tam je hore? Jasne. Nazdar, kote.
What? No, go away.
Dobre, no. Tak na budúce. No, takže pozrieme sa na naše úlohy. Ťažko na cvičičky. No, tak to by sme si nechali na budúce. Teraz vlastne pomsta to úplne na dlho ďaleko. Toto by sme takže to. A tu na tohto ešte. Čiže moment. Kde makať barák? Aha, tu namakať barák a potom ešte toho. Aha, to na Ačko. Dobre, takže tu na a tu na. Fajn. Tak poďme na to. Jednému dáme cez držku a druhému zoberieme prsteň. Ktorým smerom? Aha, tam. Cez držku, to by sme mali to nahniť. Co bolo? Čo je toto? Aha, koželuch. To sú lázne. No to máme pekne po ceste. Ešte tu napohľadáme toho Mikeša, či ako sa volal. Nie, počkaj, kde? Tam, kde ušiel. On sa stále pohybuje. Čo musíme dobehnúť? Tu je.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Dať ti jednu do nosa.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You Scalitz fellows are good for my purse. Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it.
No poď. Čo nezautočíš? Vyčakávaš na mňa?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Keľu, to bolo zle načasované. Hup! Prečo mi nefungujú bloky?
Palec.
No moc som toho neubral teda.
Do prdele.
Quitting.
Au, au. Veď. Kurník šopa.
Missed.
No. Ja mist. Ty si mist.
You'll get one.
Ja som to bol prvý. Ja som v rohu, Kurník. Nemôžem sa odkutovať. A to bola dobrá ľavačka, či pravačka. Ešte, tu máš. Ups, dúfam, že som ho nezabil. Bezviedomý. Dobereme ho. Vyštruhám, dverí, mrkva. Peníze 31. Jo. Máme pekný habit. A hneď nohavice. A mrkvu. A fajnovú čapicu. Nie, čapicu mu vrátim. Počkaj, to mi ukazuje, že to mám kradnuté. Aha. Ha! Tak a budeš behať nahatý. Dobre, a teraz ideme ešte k tomu katovi. Katu? Ty žlutá vopice. Aha, to bolo iný príbeh. To bol šéf inšpektor Jack ľuďov. A tu musíme ísť až za ten les, tuším. Moment. Čo mi teraz svieti? Ďalšie zápasy? Všetné ďalšie zápasy. Takže... To je cez lesík. No viem, že to bolo nejaké také strmé. Pejsek. Na zápejsku. Budka. Budka. Vtačia budka. A to na nejak sa vyštverať. Za tým. A tu je chodník v lese. A prečo na mape není? No ale tie pesné súboje sa mi začínajú normálne pozdávať. A vlastne my sme tam nadobudli ďalšiu úroveň. Nie? Hráč? Áno, vlastnosti. Obratnosť. Čo si prinám? Jak kopírko? To znamená, že prípadu sa zraníš o 30% menej. To je fajn. Remote. Čo to ešte máme? Nič viac? A hlavne úroveň. Ups, tak to rozkliknúť. Prieskumník. Aha, to už mám, čiže asketa, vydrž. Nie, možno. Smraďoch nie. Nie. No toto by som si dal potom, takže musím počkať do 6. levelu. A v boji... Bojová zdatnosť. Puštenie žilov. Častie krvácet. Tvá zbraň, tým väčšie máš šanci. Proti zase... Skôr to krvácanie by som im dal. Otravu. Pustiť žilou. A ešte niekde máme nejaký? Až 4! Počkaj, mám 4 do Nie, to je 4. level. 4 do vednosti. Štvrtý level. Uprava. Aha, to by tu nám písalo tie body, jasne. A vlastnosti to je to, čo som... Questy, to som pozrel, mapa... Dobre. Takže... Pomeku... A nemu. Katovi. Ako zabila od nej skradnúť sa nebo hečo. Má tu čoklov. Chodím s ním reč.
Someone there.
Pokúsim sa dostať domov.
Miller Peshak sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Super.
What is it?
What's that?
Už beží? Dobre. Takže... Ohni prase. To je... No a idem vylumovať zámky. Jo. No. No. Som citlivý z myši, tak uvidím, že ako to teraz pôjde. No. Super. No to bolo aj také fajnové miesto, že tam ma to držalo v tom kute. To je čo? A to nám bude... To nie je nič, tak v druhej miestnosti. Si máš prístup. Takže toto je tá truhlica. Tak a tu na... No ty brďo. Takže poďme na to. Yes! No, otváram. Prsten nebožčíka.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Tak, sme tu... Aha, ďalšia truhlica. Skúsime aj tuto. Mám, tuším, posledný šperhák. Tu ne? Tak, poďme na to. Ha. Peníze. Košile stará. Ukrut košu. A rýchlo preč. No. Bude z nás nejaký zlodej. Môžeme rýchlo cestovať? Tu na... Áno, tu máme fast travel. Vracia peška. Yes. No. Čo mi povie za to, že som ho poslal pre ten kybel, čip kybel, vrece múky.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Cech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief. Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Cech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Dobre.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Would you
No,
teach me
good.
something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Jdeme to na praskou. No, ako taká zlodejná. Zíde sa. Terry, nazdar.
I'd like to know...
A môžeme
How do
vyspovedať.
you like it in Ratai?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
What do you think of the Lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he must be a good Christian.
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rattay, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... cumins, they call them. When the cumins came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That
Hazel.
bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sisal, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
Super, nasza parta żyje.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be. What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Okej. No, także wyzera to nadzieję.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Zbom. Krast.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd
Jak
be
to
yelling
funguje?
for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a
da.
guard. Try it again. What is it? Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a
Co mam
guard.
robić?
Try it again. Caught you! If this was for... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
No tak to sobie mocno masztować.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a... Be a bit more careful!
No, slaciemeczko. Nabieha czas. Teraz... Nie można nie pchnąć myszką.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Aha. Jasne, už to chápem, čiže ja prídem, stlačím Ečko. Tak, teraz sa mi to nabíja.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Aha.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Rýchlo. No.
Caught you! If this was for real,
No,
I'd be
potom
yelling
ako to
for a
zruším.
guard. Try it again.
Aha, cez dvere zase musím výjsť. Jasne. Aha, už to chápem.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be
Dobre,
yelling
kľud.
for a guard. Try it again.
Nabijeme. 12 sekúnd by nám malo stačiť.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Čiže týmto si nabijem čas.
If this
Ale-
was for... Caught you! If this was for... I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. But also, of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
No tak poďme na to. Okrast Ečko. Čo to je? Nabije sa. No.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Damn fool. I'm not gonna wait for him forever.
Takže to nešlo. Dobre, takže ideme, čo ideme? Mapa. Ideme. Dnes prostě Mlynáři. To je ďaleko. Tak. Chci byť nejakého. Tak, dokončíme to. Takže takové. Dobre. Takže na výcvik pôjdem neskôr a teraz ešte raz to bolo červený či zelený? Zelený. Takže tam. Ups. Poď, vyskač tam.
Sakra, it's hellishly deep here.
Toto nepreskočím, takže spadky. Jo, nevie plávať. Našťastie tu je most. Vysielame si činníka. Tam sme už boli. Kráva. Ja som mohol predať tie veci. Už sa neviem vracať. Predám tomu druhému Mlynárovi. Teda. Stále rovno za nosom. by ešte písať, že ako je to ďaleko. Pol hodina cesty, alebo 3 kilometre. Už vidím nejakú strechu. Už živnúka. Ja sa pri tom musím asi modliť, nie? Viem sa modliť? To je otázka. No, už som takmer tam. Nejaký kapucín. Nie, sásky. Zatiaľ nie. Že by už tam bol ten mlyn? Čo je toto? Pocestný. No pocestný ho krádať nebudeme, najprv sa to musíme naučiť. No ale prišli sme v podstate na to, že vlastne na podstatu toho kradnutia, že tým Ečkom vlastne si to nabijem, koľko sekúnd sa tam chcem zdržať v tých kapsách a potom ako príde ten čas, tak rýchlo musím vbehnúť do kapsy, otvoriť to a zase vystúpiť cez dvere. A to som nestihol, no? Tam bol ten problém. Takže vieme ako na to. Toto akože prebrodím. No, tam sú kameny. Čiže nejaký brod. No, ako pekná vrba. Kde to má hlavný vchod? Á, tu je lavička. Dobrý deň. Je tu niekto? Ktorý to je? Vesničan. Mlynár. Ups! Takmer som jednu vrazil.
God be with you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Super.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robart of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robart? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 waffed rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
No. Takže čo sa potrebujem zbaviť? Boty? Nie. Toto? Košile stará. Už mi nevypíše, že to je kradnuté. Sranda. Matna. Dobre, to je všetko. A ty máš čo dobrého? A pakliče, áno. Pakliče by sa mi zišli. Na co klíče? Čo to je? Naučná kniha Vylomovanie zámku. No, ja si myslím, že to by bolo dobré. Paklíče. Ups. Koľko? Košík. No, takže paklíče to... $42. Zaplatím. Predal som mu veci, ale kúpujem tú knihu. Dobre, knihy chcem. A mohol by ma niečo naučiť ešte?
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
No tak to budeme musieť si zarobiť.
Maybe another time.
Takže vieme, že tu na chlapík nás naučí blížiť sa. Super. Na čo to by som si mohol dať fast travel? Naspäť do postele. Tajský mlyn. Vyspím sa a popri tom vyspím sa a to bude koniec vlastne tej dnešnej časti. Takže stačí mi na hodinku. No, aspoň galoše si vyzujem. Galoše. No, toto by som sa mohol čist. Čo? Na co klíče? Áno, první pohľad by sa mohlo zdať, že učiť hačkovanie je opodstatné zlodějů a je to taká aha, ja neviem číst. Takže naprvom sa musím od niekoho naučiť čítať. No, fajn. Nechcel som ešte ten inventár, že vyziť si boty aspoň. Kde mám boty? Tak. A spať. Na hodinku. Takže hra sa nám uložila, takže zajtra budeme to pokračovať. A možno Terka už pôjde s nami na rande. Takže budeme mať holku. A jedem do pryč. Takže majte sa krásne, píšte básne, lajky, komentáre, zdieľania a ja sa na vás teším zase na budúci, takže ahojte.